One of the Conservative Party leadership candidates, Penny Mordaunt, has received a lot of criticism recently on gender issues. So she's come out to finally tell us what a woman is. Right, it's going to be juicy. This is quite interesting. Some campaigns, leadership campaign teams, are on the defensive, which is fascinating. Early days. Penny has come out to talk about saying, do I know what a woman is? Because she's been pro-LGBT issues and everything else, and in the past she said certain things. So she's getting a lot of criticism saying, are you a conservative, Penny? So she's saying, basically, right now, I'd like to address another question that I've been asked, because she says I want to focus on the economy and all the other issues, blah, blah, blah. Now, she does say, and it's good for her to clarify, but some people are saying it's too defensive. I am biologically a woman. If I have a hysterectomy, for example, I'm still a woman. That doesn't change. I'm legally a woman. Some people born male and who have been through the gender recognition process are also legally female. That does not mean that they are biologically women like me. Good. I mean, she could have done that before. It would have helped if she didn't have to do it right now. It's too defensive. I'm not really sure if it's going to actually help her campaign or not, because the more she brings it up, you're reminding people of the issue. So maybe she's doing this early on so that she doesn't have to talk about it later, because it's probably a better strategy tactic to not keep bringing it up to defend yourself, because the more you do it, then the more you remind people of the main question. But so maybe that's the plan. I think she does it now so that she doesn't have to deal with it later. She says, my work resulted in a comprehensive roadmap of what any government should be focusing on for women at every stage of their lives. It remains relevant today. This is the gender equality at every stage, the roadmap for change that she did in government. And she actually also came up with more defensive arguments, saying that during my tenure in government, I challenged the trans orthodoxy, the trans lobby, with real and genuine concern, especially the volume the girls referred into trans services. I set up this inquiry, and she pointed out the evidence, some of the articles about her, saying that Minister Penny Mordaunt orders research into the rise of gender referrals for girls, and just generally speaking, the whole issue. I mean, it is interesting, but if it's going to actually help her to move on from this issue, then fine. But if it's going to keep bringing up the same problems, then even during the hustings and leadership debates, it's going to be a bit of a problem. She says, on sports and the problems we have with women's sports, I raised this years ago. This was important to me because I've trained alongside men in the Navy. I support a science-based approach, and the UK sport has done a good job, good work, as I have, and others. The biology of this issue is overwhelming and important. It is. I mean, she's right, but I'm just going to leave it. You guys, make up your mind. Are you convinced? Or do you think it's probably a bad idea for her to keep bringing it up? Or maybe you think that it's actually good that she's addressing the issue. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it to you guys to have a debate in the comment section. I'm going to read some of the comments. But good news, I'm going to come back from tomorrow, by the way, every day from 5 p.m. 5 p.m. we have a special show. It's a series on this channel where we're going to be talking about each leadership candidate with a full profile. Who they are, where they come from, what they did before, and what they're going to be doing in the future, so we could actually help with access to information and raise awareness of this issue, because the mainstream media are just going to come up with give you all the nonsensical gossip about them, but we're going to give you more comprehensive details. They're the key highlights about each candidate. 5 p.m. we're going to do that, and tomorrow 6 p.m. where we are bringing back Disrupt, the show that we have that disrupts the narrative of the mainstream media. We have some updates for you guys on what's going on in the Netherlands with the farmers, as well as the latest saga when it comes to Hunter Biden and his dodgy family. We have all this on this channel. That's why we are currently tackling the big issues that the mainstream media are not tackling. So subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.